Welcome to Them Guys Podcast, the only podcast that comes from a real perspective. I'm with my homie,
AC,
and the one and only
Greatness, MJ.
And your boy Lim. I ain't got no great titles, this plain.
Gotta
old
work
Lim.
on it, boss.
Yeah. I'm saying might be Lim Valley or something like that. I don't know, something cool. But yeah, so the finals are now set. We got the Indiana Pacers and the OKC Thunder, which I didn't want to be there. So this to me is gonna be a boring finals.
You lying, man? It's gonna be a great finals. They're gonna be running up and down the court. It's gonna be a couple it's gonna be more free throws than anything. But it's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a flowing game. A couple threes are gonna be shot by Indiana.
You think they're gonna let them Shay just get off with all them freaks? I think they gotta let them play a little bit. They can't slow down the fucking.
These teams are too perfect, too Spurs like perfect for it to be great.
No,
it's gonna be good basketball though.
It's gonna be great basketball. Great basketball.
Is this Wisconsin against Minnesota? Is this gonna be a Big Ten game, man?
He disrespectful, boss.
But I love basketball. I'm gonna enjoy it. Like I said before, I think some of these teams are a little bit boring, but I love basketball and I love ball movement. In OKC, it's like they was listening to. It looked like they was listening to last episode. They was moving that bitch around, doing all types of shit.
But hey, let me ask you this though. Now, are these the analytical teams winning championships now?
Hell no.
Well, no.
You sure?
No, because Shay, SGA, man, he shoots. He's like an old school player with shooting all those, mid-range kings.
But they still shoot a lot of threes, though.
Going back to his question, he said, are the analytical teams winning? I think a lot of the old school basketball teams win.
Yeah.
A lot of teams that go through big men win.
Pause.
So
that's a fucking pause. Big man.
You got something to tell us? You went through something? So if you look at, Denver won, they went through their big man. What is it? Who won? Who won before that? Well, you look at the Bucks; they went through their big man.
Different championships.
Hold on. Golden State and fucking Boston didn't go through.
Well, that's because first and foremost, everybody on Boston, Jason Tatum is 6'10".
But I'm just saying,
Milwaukee won before Denver, right? So
you trying to make it seem like the center is coming back to the NBA. Which
big men, just bigger players. Like nowadays, we looking at it's an NBA guard game, right?
You can go back to Giannis. Okay, let's go back. Giannis, Curry, or women. Giannis, Joker, Curry, or was it like that? Giannis, whatever. In the last couple years, it's been Milwaukee, Golden State, Denver, Boston, right?
Toronto won one. That was the first one that was like.
Nigga, that was like 30 years ago.
2019.
Of the 7 years, man.
But I'm saying, though, I really can't agree with that one.
Other than Curry, you
fucking Jaylen Brown got the MVP of the finals.
But we know who did all the work.
Okay.
We know.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah. Jason Tatum's like 6'10". Giannis is 7 foot. Joker is 7 foot. What I mean by it's still a bigger man. The team that plays to a bigger man is still winning.
So it sounds like you got Indiana winning, right? Am I wrong? Siakam.
But the thing about OKC, they play two big men. And I'm not saying they got to be the leading scorer. They play really heavy. They use their big man like they should use their big man. They give them the ball. They just not there just to suck up space. Like,
so you saying they play more of like a traditional offense other than like the, I still think it's like a running gun offense.
Because
they still got mobile.
It is. Indiana gonna get a fucking fast break points.
Because when I look at Indiana, they don't really utilize their big man in Miles Turner like that.
Because he's trash.
Miles Turner was decent in this series. He played a good defensive
Cat
job.
was killing him. Zesty Cat was killing him, boss.
Yeah. Well, they both zesty. So
you play with Legos, nigga?
They both zesty. So, well, what I just mean by the bigger man, it still goes through bigger players. When you look at these teams like, the Mavericks didn't make it, going through Joker.
Kyrie was hurt.
They go through Joker. I'm talking about before in the finals. They went through Luka, right? Luka was their guy. Didn't work out. Miami didn't have a big man.
You don't consider Bam?
Bam's like 6'8".
That's a big man.
Bam guarding Joker, that was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. Tatum's taller than I think Tatum's taller than Bam.
No, he ain't taller than Bam.
Bam's like 6'9". Tatum is
Tatum might be listed taller than Bam.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Who won before Golden? Who played Golden State?
Toronto plays Golden State. Right?
No, Golden State got played by Boston.
Oh yeah, they won that against.
He's
Boston.
going finals matchup.
You talking about final matchups? Okay.
Yeah, they played Boston. That's the only one I look like, because you got.
I feel like they ain't supposed to win that shit.
You got a guy named Steph Curry that's probably top
5
ever. So it's kind of different.
Top 5 ever.
It's kind of different.
All right.
It's kind of a little bit different, but when you say the analytics, I don't think it changes from what we've seen from past basketball dealing with a bigger man, a Tim Duncan. People don't realize LeBron James, Kevin Durant, you still going through a bigger player.
They still shooting a lot of threes and shit.
Oh, no, they shoot a lot of threes.
Yeah.
But your big man is also shooting a lot of threes.
So I want to get you to give a prediction then. So you believe Indiana has a chance in this series?
No, I think they're getting dog walked by the.
They're not getting dog walked.
They're not getting dog walked. They're
gonna
get
crazy.
If you think Indiana,
No, I disagree. The first game, they're gonna gonna beat the shit out there.
I'm gonna put it like this. Like I said last episode, to me, OKC is boring, but I said they're a great fucking team.
How are they boring though?
To me, they're boring. It doesn't matter what you think. To me, I don't
give
love
me
watching
an example of why they're boring though. Like the
no,
free
just
throws,
me, I just-
you can say.
Just watching them, I'm just not into it. I'm just
No,
not
I
into
don't get it.
It's like when the Bucks won, I just wasn't into it.
It's the way. It's something about that offense is just like.
I think for the
is it?
simple
It's
fact
not-
it's just
it's-
fucking because they're from OKC.
I
Probably.
think that's it. I think
It
it's a
could
little
be.
hate in your heart.
It's not a hate because
You hate the town?
Yeah.
No.
Tulsa, y'all still thinking about Tulsa, Black Friday or some shit?
Oh yeah,
You
that
see
did
how I hit
happen.
you with that knowledge right there?
Yeah, man. Check the knowledge.
It's just not a team. I'm a big market guy. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what people think. I'm a big market guy. NBA's always a little bit better when big markets win. That's how they make money.
I don't think they got enough stars in OKC but Shade though.
Yeah.
Like, that's another
Jalen
thing.
Williams, Chet's gonna be a fucking
That
star.
nigga's not a star.
Not a star, but they're a great fucking team. That's why I think they're gonna beat the dog shit of Indiana.
Hold on, G. You don't think Chet's gonna be a chance of being a star?
You know
What didn't Williams get like what he was second team?
He's third. I think he was 13.
No, I think he was second. Oh yeah, he was third. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
third. Yeah, because they put LeBron.
And that was the
out.
quietest third.
LeBron shouldn't have been on the goddamn team.
That was the quietest third team guy.
Yeah,
That not saying he sucked, but you wouldn't think of him being on your third
I mean,
team.
a couple people got injured. You know, Lucas. You know, you got a couple people that didn't play the rest of the season.
I want you to defend your point about Chet not being a superstar though, G.
Well, I don't think Chet is a superstar.
You think he a superstar?
Not Chet, but he has the potential to
Slender
be
man,
one.
motherfucker?
They said the same shit about KD.
So the same. Well, KD won Rookie of the Year.
And fucking Chet was fucking hurt.
Well, he was a rookie last year.
I don't see it yet.
Give him a chance, man.
So
Y'all tripping,
I think
Joe.
is he going to be a superstar? Maybe not on that team.
No, they gonna keep
Because
them
I
together
think
for a
that
while.
team is solidified between Jalen and Shy. That show go to right there. That should go to right there. Chet is gonna fit in where he could fit in. Because also you got Hartenstein that plays great as a big man. Which it's a good system. OKC plays a good system. It's like Shy
It gives
in
me
a
like
good system.
a college system. That's what it is. That's what it's kind of like. I don't know. It's like a who plays like them?
Whatever the fuck they do, they
What
do
trying
it.
to say they run the Princeton offense or some shit?
Whatever the fuck they do, they do it
Nah,
fucking
ain't no
great.
Princeton
I can tell you
offense.
that. They do it fucking great.
They do a great job.
Yeah,
do it
they
great.
mad efficient.
They
You're
are
not gonna hate on
excited,
their
man.
efficient.
So you tell them the games against Minnesota won good games to watch. The games against Denver won good games to watch.
The Minnesota games is kind of off and on.
Because Minnesota's playing like shit.
That's true.
They didn't ain't a good game.
But it's not OKC fault
Yeah.
though.
I just
You know
told
what? The
you
New
to
York
me.
and Indiana game was so compelling, man, that we wanted. I think.
Because them niggas could be up by 20 and lose the game, nigga.
I mean, it makes it exciting.
Yeah. If I like I said, I think they're
Hey,
a great
hold
team.
on. I'm going to get y'all a player to watch. Ben Wallace's son on OKC. I think that's the whole internet ain't fucking lying to me, man. But that's supposed to be his son, Wallace.
20 this motherfucking son, is it?
I don't know.
Told you that shit.
The internet did. The internet. But you can't believe that thing on the damn internet, though. But the internet told me Wallace.
So, but
it's
where are we
Wallace
getting at? I think they're born as team, but they're a great team. I think they're gonna beat the shit out of Indiana. But you disagree. What makes you think Indiana is not gonna get the shit beat out of them?
You know what? I think, to me, they look about the same to me, to be honest.
Nah, because one plays in the
3 or 4 guys that are the big, it factor.
You want to know what the difference is? One plays in the West, the other one plays in the East. The West is much stronger.
I still don't see Indiana.
The West is much stronger.
I don't see Indiana giving up. Cause I like the coach. If you want to go by coaching, Indiana point guards, OKC, shooting guard, OKC. Small forward, OKC. Power forward, Indiana. Center is a fucking up and down.
You just said you think Chet's a superstar, man.
I do. I said he will be a superstar. Miles Turner, even though he's soft,
Miles Turner averaged like 10 points. He spent a lot of time on the bench in this
because he was getting foul trouble because he gonna stick.
Because he's soft as fuck.
He is soft.
One thing about the Indiana team, they after this year, they're probably not gonna go back to the finals because they can't even keep Turner.
Well,
I think a lot of them contracts is gonna be
East. Well, also the East is, it's the team that's less injured in the East.
Man,
every fucking year, it's the
crazy,
team that's less injured.
I ain't know Thomas Bryant. I ain't gonna say he trash though, but he had developed a 3. He had them couple threes.
Yeah,
in
you
game
got to
6.
stay in the NBA.
Yeah,
because I look at it like this: Boston injured, Cavs injured. That's a big
New York
thing
was gonna
right
be
there.
Boston regardless, though.
Nah.
Yes, sir. You got your rabbit ass mind.
So you trying to say if Holiday was playing?
I don't know, that nigga doing coke.
So you trying to say if Holiday was healthy and Porzingis was healthy, they was gonna beat them? You just think about Tatum going down. You forgot those two guys missed games.
Kristaps had a mysterious ass illness that they never told us about.
So he was out. So he was out, right?
He played though, nigga.
He missed
what Mike
some
say,
time.
What Uncle say? If you on the court, they ain't worried about nothing, man. You out there playing the game.
Yeah, what?
You playing like you 100%.
Guess what? Who said that though?
That man we ain't supposed to talk about yet.
But I'm gonna put it like this.
Uncle Shay Shay.
You just said
the white girl slayer.
You said he's talking about old players. These are billion-dollar, multi-million-dollar players. You didn't have a bunch of people like that. They don't care about playing like that.
They playing through in the playoffs.
But
in the regular season, I can give you I can give you that opinion in the regular season. But in the playoff, people are playing through everything, man.
Who told you that?
I saw fucking the dude off Indiana. What's his name? 23.
I don't think nobody's really healthy, like going towards the semifinals.
But wait a minute, man. I saw 23 for Indiana. Ankle touched the court. He sat out fucking 5 minutes and came back out, man.
Yeah, I wonder what his contract look like.
Trying to make some money. You gonna bring his ass back on the court.
Exactly. Let him get
Fuck
that.
this ankle. Let him
get that 86 mil. Oh, I'm done.
Man, it's a lot of negativity from you over the AC.
No,
man.
I'm just speaking truth.
No, you're not speaking truth.
So you trying to tell me
you speaking your opinion? That's not really truthful.
Me if Boston was healthy, Jrue Holiday healthy, Porzingis healthy,
Jrue Holiday 105 years old.
The Knicks couldn't really deal with them during the season.
That's during the season. You don't know what they doing the night before or the day after.
The Knicks got lucky they passed Detroit.
No.
Yeah, Brunson was I don't like his game too much. I mean, he's from the crib.
You don't like
so you trying to tell me the Pacers was a better team all year than Boston?
No.
Boston was a better regular season team, yes.
I mean, it could be all matchups because, I think if Indiana would have played a healthy Boston, they would have lost to Boston.
I think if the Knicks would have played a healthy Boston, I think they would have lost. And I don't even fuck with
And let me
Boston.
tell you this, OKC really had the best record because they played all they players, man. They played 15 guys during the season. So you don't know who they going against. The regular season doesn't mean anything anymore.
OKC, you think so you just telling me you think the Knicks...
Indiana's the same. Indiana plays 12 guys,
So let's think about this. You think the Knicks would have beat... right off the bat, a healthy Boston?
Yes.
Why is that?
I don't say beat them, but it would have been competitive, though.
No, I just asked you if they're going to beat them.
They did beat them.
A healthy Boston.
But they did beat them.
They didn't beat a healthy Boston.
I don't know what the fuck was wrong with Jrue Holiday. You tell me what was wrong with Jrue Holiday.
But he was out. He missed, y'all can fact check me, he missed two the first 2 games?
I don't know
Maybe the
about that one,
first
boss.
three, something like that. I think Porzingis
I
missed
don't-
something.
I
Then
don't
Tatum
know
go
about
down.
that. I don't
People
know.
start
Those
dropping
not your
off.
best fucking players. Your best players are Tatum and Brown.
You can't win without your role players.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't win without your role players.
They needed
You
a
can't
healthy
win without
Porzingis.
your role
Unfortunately, he
players.
had a
Man,
long
R.I.P.
flu.
Kobe, man.
So
Kobe couldn't win without.
let's be
Bro,
honest.
Artest had one good
I'm
game in game
I'm about to
7.
say Artest.
He won game 7.
Yeah,
That was it though.
yeah.
Hey, you remember that white bitch from Boston ran out the dorm when we was watching the game?
Hell yeah. Hell
She
yeah.
wanted to say nigga, so she had to find a safe place to say it.
Yeah. Shout out to the white girl from
That's crazy
from
work.
UIC. You got to
that
win
you
last
just
year.
blurt that out there like
No, I'm
that.
just saying we was watching the game. It was like a girl that was she was like a real Bostonite. Like she had like red hair and stuff like that. But yeah.
I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but who was she there for?
What year
Never
was
mind.
that?
Never mind.
It was a whole story, man.
All right,
We ain't got time.
never mind.
But yeah, man.
Not for us.
Okay.
She ain't like us.
Okay.
You can
Dr.
tell.
Umar. You heard about Dr. Umar.
She fucking niggas. I saw she mumbled that when she left. Huh? Nothing.
Boy, she ran out of the room. She couldn't wait to say nigga, boy.
Hey, so let me get your prediction then, AC. How many games and who you got winning?
I got OKC in 5.
This nigga smoking.
OKC in 5.
I got OKC in 6, man.
Man, it's hard though.
Go ahead, any animal. Go tell me.
I guess the Knicks was just that great this year.
But-
Indiana gonna do something.
Unless injuries happen, I got OKC in 6.
See, man.
So what you
the fuck
talking?
we was
Shut
arguing
up
about?
then.
I just
What
want you
was
to
the
get. He got OKC getting a gentleman's sweep though, my nigga.
No, gentleman's sweep means they win one, then you just go on and just beat the shit out of them.
I know
can win- they
OKC
can-
gonna win that first game.
They
though.
can win game 3.
And they favored by 9.5. I already took that bet.
You played the Nuggets, you played the Timberwolves, you played way better players. The West is better than the East, hands down.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that, but this is the
Yeah.
finals though, man. Fucking
Yeah, we seen this happen. You might as well call the Pacers the New Jersey Nets.
No, they ain't got.
No, they ain't going against no Shaq though. Shaq,
SG
he was
ain't no
mercifying
Shaq
them.
though. G.
He was a man. Shaq was another next level, man.
And shout out to SGA for winning that MVP though. That was well deserved, man. Well fucking deserved.
Yeah.
If they would have gave it to Joker again, that would have been a problem.
Back to since we talking about real gentlemen, Zion Williams.
Here you go.
Apparently,
Being
Yeah, out
messy.
there stealing porn.
Hey,
coochie.
we're gonna call that. Hey, we're gonna call this a messy limb segment. G.
messy limb segment.
Messy limb, G.
Okay, messy limb segment.
Messy limb,
So
G.
do you believe Zion? Did he do SA? What
Who's
happened?
Jane Doe though? You
Yeah,
know who
okay.
Jane Doe
It's
is,
the
right?
it's a porn star.
So let me put it like this. I think she's out there for the money for the simple fact when he got pregnant, when he got his baby mama pregnant.
Right.
Of course, baby mama pregnant. Don't worry, that sounds stupid, but I get. She came out talking like, well, he been with me and all this and all that, this and that. He's been with me this whole time. And so when I look at that, then you come out a few years later and say, we've been in a relationship, but he's been sexually assaulting me in this relationship.
Look, she got the same lawyer that was going against Jay-Z that's currently going against Shay Shay. So I don't know.
Get the FCK out of here.
Yeah,
For real?
Yeah, the same lawyer.
This nigga, the next, what's that lady? Gloria
Allred.
Allred.
Yeah.
What's buddy name then?
I forgot his name. It was on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, he's
Oh, that's
on fucking,
crazy work.
What was on
like-
the tip of your tongue? Pause. Yeah.
That porn star on the tip of my tongue. You know what I'm saying? Even though she like Donkey Kong. Anyway.
But she's not gonna get any bread though, because I believe it's a.
50 million she wants.
She might get, if she get $3 million out the situation, that's to make her shut up.
I think it's something just about being hurt. Zion probably.
Do you think he should have paid it though before it even went here?
He
I
probably didn't even know
don't
it was
think he
coming.
might have got a tip to pay it yet.
Not to bring in the diddler though, but he could have avoided this whole situation if he would have paid Cassidy that bread before she made that lawsuit, and then
He did pay that bread, bro.
But he did afterwards though when it hit the public. So the same thing with Zion though.
So
Zion's worth
in my opinion, when it comes to that
300
whole
some
Zion
million.
thing, I don't think it was a before pay to before, because the way she used to talk kind of sound like they were in a relationship.
I think she just stalking him, to be honest.
I don't think it's stalking. It could be,
I want your attention.
You don't know what was said with them two and what was believed.
Well, she said
he could have been finessing.
Yeah, she said he was finna move down to New Orleans to give her an apartment.
She could be hurt. And she wants to get what's owed or what was told to her.
So I hurt your feelings? I raped you? Like, what the fuck?
I didn't say it was right the way she probably went by. And this is just my assumption. I don't know. I'm trying to play both sides here.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. If they was getting intimate and she said no, Zion's supposed to stop though, boss.
But no,
that didn't happen.
I agree with you. But guess what? They've been messing with each other for
years. It don't fucking matter though, cuz.
You don't have to. They live in 2 different fucking states.
No, I'm saying when they messing around though, they can be messing with each other for 10 years, 25 years.
No, multiple
if
times.
She says
it was said it happened multiple times. It don't fucking
matter. Okay, then she should have multiple times.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's still though multiple times. I'm still on her side. If she said no,
Mike, you can tell us the truth. You ain't got to wait till the camera off to tell us the truth.
If she say no, boss. If she say no, doing any time, no, even though multiple times she said yes. If she say no, gentlemen out there, my future ball players, my future men out there,
my future leaders. Stop.
Of course, you have to. You have to.
Exactly.
But the problem is, she talked back in the day like they were in a relationship. That continued
again,
for years.
The relationship don't mean she can't say
but
no, nigga.
Why is it still a relationship? Why it took him having another baby mama for that relationship to stop?
What's the word I'm looking for? Jaded.
Had the relationship to stop.
Jaded. That was the word he was looking for.
Unless he's on that Diddy, he ain't got Diddy money to be on Diddy.
I mean, he got Diddy money for her.
Well, no, she wasn't. She's been doing it for a long time. I doubt she's broke.
But she's been doing porn since forever, though, right?
And like I'm trying to say,
I don't think it might be the surgeries also. And she probably you don't know what Zion promised her either.
Did
he promise her a baby?
That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't think, man, this wasn't no real relationship, bro.
Wait a minute, no offense to Zion, but do Zion give off simp to you?
Yeah, but
okay then.
But I don't think he promised her no baby. I think he promised her some bread. You know,
I'm not trying to say that she didn't. If she said she got that and there was times it didn't say, she said no and he still went, that could have happened. I'm just saying what I think has happened. She got promised certain shit, probably a real relationship, and he sat there and embarrassed her.
So you saying she's dumb?
I said she's hurt. She probably got there and embarrassed.
She scorned.
Probably told her friends, I got him, we're going to be in this relationship. Because remember when they took the pictures with his baby mama, she was like, well, he was with me just last night, this and that. You could tell when somebody hurt.
Do anybody think that she's telling the truth, though? Does she have, anything besides text messages to show proof that she was even dealing with Zion?
She was dealing with it's
obvious
fact.
They were dealing with each other. Yeah. He got the text message showing that.
I think he was telling
besides text messages, though, pictures... anything.
You want the sex? Because I know what you. I got you. I'm there with you. Yeah. I'm there with you.
Because it happens between people like that. I think he let her on. That hurt her fucking feelings. But let's get to the bigger problem with this. I'm gonna shoot something out bigger than this.
What's up?
And it's just not me to stand up for Zion because really fuck him. What's with these older women preying on these young men?
Yeah, are you talking about Vanessa Bryant?
We'll get to that.
Oh no!
But you know what? But you want to know something?
Vanessa Bryant's
it's kind of hard to say
pregnant.
she's praying because she's rich as fuck.
Right.
It's the fact that when you look at these professional athletes, it's older women preying on these men.
Talking about like Drea with
You got Drea with the guy. You have Brittany Green. You got Brittany Renner with her man. It happens
Jaylen
a lot.
Brown, yeah.
You got some of these guys that the same.
Mama, fam.
Like
they was cut off. They fucking they had a titty fucking. These little niggas are spoiled from birth. They mamas treat them like fucking kings and shit. While they fucking dressing them. Hold on, and dressing them like they got them and they boyfriends out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the fucking problem.
I think it's disturbing a little bit, and it goes when men prey on younger women. I think it's like old coach Belichick.
Bill Belichick.
It's weird. And the same thing.
She praying on him. She smacking that nigga around.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing for these women. Like, what is y'all doing? Because I'm pretty sure this lady got to be like close to 35, 36. I don't know her age.
Who you talking about?
You talking about the Bill
Mills.
Belichick?
Mariah Mills.
Oh, sorry, Mariah Mills.
And Zion is
She close to 40.
Is early 20s. So I think it's kind of weird. Same thing when men do it with women. I think it's
hold on. You trying to say she preyed on Zion?
A lot of these older women prey on these athletes. They stupid. They ain't got no mother figure. They ain't got no father figure. So they just going. Look at Brittany Renner. She raised her baby daddy.
Shout out to Brittany Renner. All right. Well, God bless Zion. Let's go to another scoring woman. And you know, this sounding like the shade room right now. Cardi B with Stefon Diggs. They saying the coach had to address it, saying that Stefon Diggs missed the practice. You know, I missed a practice too to be on that boat, but to see all that. But
no, the problem with it was the what came out, the little case he gave the white women, or it was a black woman too.
That pink shit.
Yeah, that pink shit he gave them. Was
after he was talking about that shit.
That's the problem.
Gave some pink cocaine.
I mean, I ain't never did no cocaine. I don't know how cocaine look. You know what I'm saying? You hear that, Mom? You know what I'm saying? All right.
Sorry, Mom.
Exactly. So I don't know, but I'm just saying the problem wasn't him being on the boat. It was what he gave the women on the boat, and he hasn't addressed that yet. And he's missing OTAs, which is voluntary. He doesn't have to fucking be there, but he's supposed to be there. That's the dumbest shit in the world.
They're making a bigger story than what it is. He is a veteran coming off an injury. He doesn't have to go to those things like that.
He's supposed to go because he's a new player on a new team.
He's a veteran.
But he's a new player on a new team.
I know you watch Hard Knocks.
I'm with you all that.
There's a lot of new veterans that don't go to that shit.
I don't disagree with you.
Coming the last day of the episode. All right, team. Let's go.
But Stefon's doing the OBJ thing. He's trying to be a celebrity and a football player, which is not gonna end well the same way it didn't end well with OBJ. But OBJ
How
was
the hell didn't work for OBJ?
Yeah, that
motherfucker haven't did shit in years and we still know him.
He got caught with coke too with that white girl.
Who cares?
I'm just saying.
Let's put it out.
These niggas be doing coke in the league though, and they try to make fun of LT.
Put it like this. Let's put a PSA out. These motherfuckers been doing drugs since the beginning of the time. These athletes.
Preach.
We don't give a fuck if they're doing cocaine.
Except LeBron with his steroids.
We just care if they hit home if they hit home runs, score touchdowns, and hit game winners. Hit last goals in hockey. I don't care what they do in their spare time, as long as they give me the fun that I need when I get home from work.
So it shouldn't be a distraction, right? Stefon Diggs is doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Getting a little celebrity
pussy.
Nigga,
it is a fucking distraction.
To who? He plays for New England.
He's playing with a fucking second-year quarterback who doesn't know shit in the league. That's why.
That's the quarterback's fault.
No, the fuck is not,
that man been doing coke since high school.
Damn.
Sniffing it off of white bitches' asses. Why you think he went back to North Carolina? It's fun here.
Yeah.
It's fun here. He out with the Patriots owner right now at a massage parlor getting a rub and tuck.
Yeah, I could say.
Shout out to Robert Kraft, man.
And he tried to sweep that under the rug too.
That's funny how that quarterback got caught going to all them places, but you know,
not the quarterback, the kicker.
No.
Oh, you talking about the end of John Watson? Yeah,
Watson get caught with all the, you know.
He's the most hated man on the planet. Robert Kraft, he's a hero.
And then Justin Tucker, they don't even talk
no one
about
don't even
him.
give a shit, huh? But they killed Deshaun
the fucking
Watson.
kicker, man. The kicker got more massages than anybody. And he really sexual assaulted a couple women though.
And guess
more than
what?
Deshaun.
Shoot, rape of Ben supposed to be anal sexual in women in the fucking bathroom.
But he wins the Super Bowl, so it's like It's like,
it's called white privilege. Just say
white privilege. Yeah. Okay, man.
It's all right.
You did a good job.
You're right. You tried. You're trying to beat around the bush and shit.
You just wanted Mike to say it. I think we all was saying it, but not saying it.
I be Dr. Umar this goddamn episode.
Yeah, okay. You Dr. Umar every episode, but
hey, hold on before you change. Did you see that fucking Instagram exchange I sent y'all between Offset and Stefon?
That shit was hilarious.
Hilarious, G. Oh, you got to put this on a TikTok or something.
Yeah.
This motherfucker Stefon. Offset said he passing the ball. This motherfucker Stefon Diggs said, "I caught it." Thank you.
They gotta fight.
Thank you. Now. What you got to do after that as a man,
you gotta fight,
G?
man.
You trying to play with my emotions?
You can't get spouse support. You gotta fight.
You not trying to fight no pro athlete. That man trained to last long.
Pause.
I was waiting for it. I sat there and waited. Like,
Yeah.
you've been slipping this episode.
I know. It's the tequila. It's the tequila.
So staying on football, your man Travis Hunter, man,
Nah, I'm gonna let you finish it, but it's Travis. In your introduction, you got to know: is Travis Hunter a simp, or is he just
You didn't even let the man finish.
I was talking about he's not learning the playbooks and practice. His route is terrible, but that could be affected because he's thinking about other things.
Or
he just got married.
It could just be he was a rookie.
Yeah, that's true. But to my point, I was trying to say it's going to be hard for him to play both positions.
But they yeah, I wasn't gonna say.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say
Jacksonville is not letting him practice both positions either, though. They just having him do offense one day, and then next week he's supposedly doing defense, though, right? That's the reports say, right?
Either he's a fucking genius, and he could learn that
he
shit
like
like
a
the back
fucking
of his
genius
hand.
to you, nigga.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to get at.
You look like Jamie Foxx on Booty Call. That's what you look like.
Or
damn, he do, nigga.
He's a fucking genius, or I don't know, because you know how hard it is to learn to play. But I'm pretty sure I'm not I wasn't in the locker room with Deion. I wasn't looking at the playbook, but I'm pretty sure Deion, they just told him every now and then you could go run a route.
I'm sure that's what it was.
Because you could kill anybody.
Run a straight route, bro.
I hope they do the same thing with Travis Hunter. Well, why the fuck I'm saying I hope? I don't know that motherfucker.
But the thing they also said Jacksonville was doing that because the reps with him and Trevor, they need to be able to communicate a little bit more. Than he need to know the defense, though. He's been doing defense all his life, though. They say it might be an easier transition for him.
That's the shit I was saying, though. Like, he should maybe play defense because that's what he's probably more more used to, playing-wise. Offense, this is the big boys, man. This ain't the little leagues. This ain't college. This is the grown man league.
I think he needs to play defense.
Yeah, that's what he needs to do.
But he wants to play offense, though.
Because to me...
And hold on. But they drafted him to play both. He said he wants to play both. And they told him...
Do Jacksonville know what the fuck they're doing?
That's
nice. But they told him that he was going to be able to have the chance to play both.
That's nice. I think he a beast on defense.
He is.
Offense, he's nice, but... defense.
But see, you making an argument for Jacksonville now that he needs to be concentrating more doing OTAs and getting no Trevor on the offensive side. Then,
to be honest, Hunter, he was just more talented than a lot of them guys in college. Like, some of them dudes are not, like, you see the commercials, some of these niggas are graduating to enterprise. They're not going to be fucking NFL players. So you got Travis Hunter that's like a worldwide talent playing some regular guy. Of course he going to burn them and can play defense and offense. Now, when we get to these, everybody that can run a 4-1, I don't know. He going to be holding that motherfucking laptop. Holding that fucking iPad.
You got to play every defensive back from the SEC or the Big Ten. Or every wide receiver from there. A little bit different.
A little bit different. So I don't know.
I think he needs to I'm not saying he can't do both, but he needs to specialize. It's kind of like I say about basketball when the motherfuckers always try to get a triple-double. Those players always... He needs to be great at one thing.
So both of y'all think he can't be great at both?
No. Not right now. No.
He's playing against... Are you trying to tell me he's going to go down as the best player ever?
No.
Exactly.
But, hold on. When Deion was with Dallas, though, was he a great cornerback?
He was obviously a Hall of Fame quarterback. Okay. That's like a no question.
Yeah.
Was he a okay wide receiver then?
Yeah. Because he didn't play wide receiver all the time.
With the technology we have now, you don't think Travis Hunter could be a great cornerback?
What technology? They're going to put AI in his fucking leg?
Then be a
he still got to play.
So I'm saying, but then be a good wide receiver. If he's doing it the whole game.
I'm just saying, he could be first and foremost, this is not the Big 12. This is not the Pac-12. This is the NFL. The motherfucker that he's going against is going to be great. Is not no slack-off player. The guy going against him, 9 out of 10 times, is going to be better than him in whatever position. Because he's a rookie, he got to get better.
The guy he's going against is going to probably a motherfucker that won the Heisman 10 years ago. I mean, shit, you got a league full of Heisman winners. Can
you give me a prediction what you think he's going to be in 3 years then?
3 years, he's going to be getting divorced. That's what he's going to be doing in 3 years. That's what's going to be happening. The pockets are going to be getting popped in 3 years.
I think in
disrespectful.
And child support.
I think in 3 years, he would be one of the best cornerbacks in football.
I'm gonna take it further. I believe he's gonna be a Pro Bowler cornerback.
Oh, he could be that.
Hold on. And a Pro Bowler wide receiver.
He could be that.
Nah, I don't see it. I mean, he can prove us wrong.
So let's look. What his division is? What the
Colts,
Colts,
Houston,
and Tennessee. The Colts,
trash.
The Colts, their
Anthony
quarterback
Richardson,
is getting better. Slowly.
It's not gonna be Anthony Richardson. It might be Daniel Jones.
You don't know.
Exactly.
So, who would you rather have him play quarterback against this soft field? Houston. Same thing for them.
Houston's going to be good.
Houston's going to be good depending on who the fuck is out there catching the fucking ball. You didn't think it's that healthy.
No, CJ going to be
I didn't say anything about the wide receiver. I didn't say anything about the quarterback.
But you saying
out there going to be out there catching the fucking ball.
But you saying it make it seem like Houston's not going to have a chance against. I
didn't say that.
Jacksonville.
I didn't say that.
He's not going to be sticking.
I'm talking about.
But he's not going to be sticking the number one wide receiver though. He's going to be sticking the 2 or the 3 though.
No, they didn't.
What the fuck you draft him for?
They didn't draft
the second man.
He's not going.
Could I ask you a question, Mike? Who's the number one cornerback on the Jags?
It's not.
I said who is?
I don't know, but it's not
exactly.
Hunter. It's not Hunter.
Exactly.
It's going to be Hunter.
It's Hunter.
It's not Hunter.
If he's good or bad, it doesn't matter. He's the number one.
He just gonna have his learning curve. You're gonna get burnt, but let's not have no learning curve where you getting your ass knocked around and shit, running through the middle, and your ass don't know how to run routes because you never really ran routes for real. You was just better than niggas.
That's why he's doing more concentration on the wide receiver end to learn how to run routes.
I think in college, to me, he was a way better cornerback.
This way, he's just more.
I think he was a fucking beast at cornerback.
So I want to get y'all don't believe he's going to be a good wide receiver.
I think he could be a good wide receiver. I don't think that's what he should be concentrating on right now. Like Deion, I doubt Deion, and I don't know. I'm just assuming because I'm just assuming. I doubt Deion.
Just saying in full sentences that he's not gonna be a great in your monologue.
I don't know if he's gonna be a good wide receiver. I'm trying to say what he needs to focus on, and I think that's his strong suit is being a great cornerback. I think Deion focused on being a great cornerback. He was just so great. Deion is probably one of the best athletes ever. You could put him everywhere.
He was a world-class athlete. He was playing baseball. He had a
baseball
deal.
Baseball, track, football. He did it all.
They said he was an all-state in basketball in high school. So he was just like as you say, a alien,
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll get back to another Hall of Famer box. Apparently, that's a bride. What's the problem with it? Her husband died 5 years ago. She can't have a new man, bro. What's going on?
It's the same thing. It's supposed to be by a 27-year-old though. But
it don't matter.
But she came out and said it's not true though. They making false accusations about her.
Yeah.
I mean, like what was inserted in her was a Hall of Famer. She didn't birth a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she did, but could have been a Hall of Famer, but Thanks.
Don't go there. He's a sick nigga.
This nigga.
But yeah, bro, I'm just saying.
You want to take us to the promise? Ooh.
Shit.
God, Allah, that's not me, boss. You strike that nigga down on your own.
But fucking, I mean.
Thanks for the giggle over there.
Shout out engineer we got today.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's come on, man. She can move on, man. The guy's been
what
dead
the fuck?
for 5
She's supposed
years.
to be a widow forever?
Exactly.
She was getting young dick probably when they was together.
He's disrespectful.
No, this is
man.
real.
Some of y'all niggas go to jail for 3 months. Y'all ain't gonna see y'all girl. It's gonna be over with.
But she's supposed to stay 5 years to stay faithful to a dead motherfucker.
To a nigga that's not gonna be reincarnated.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man. People need to get off that, man.
This episode had turned into the Them Guys Podcast / Shade Room.
It really has, man.
God damn.
I mean, but yeah.
You two disrespectful ass niggas, man.
Get that lady a break, man. We ain't being disrespectful. Get that lady a break, man. Like, come on,
she
bro.
can do what she want to do.
Right, she is doing what she want to do.
Yeah, damn right. catch
Hell
it.
no.
Yeah, but let's get back to some real sports. So apparently, Alan was right when Caitlin Clark. Now I'm sorry to admit that. Now, Caitlin Clark got injured. The fucking WNBA ratings went all the way down. Only thing that's popping.
They got a league.
Only thing that's popping if you go to FanDuel and you bet on fucking Angel Reese to miss the first shot, you will come up 2,500 guaranteed. I say bet the house on it.
You
If she misses the first shot every
next game, she gonna hit the
She
first
gonna
two
hit that
shots,
motherfucker next game.
and she bet it on herself.
I believe. First off, I believe in you, Angel. I don't know what these
You a
haters are
motherfucking
talking
lie.
about. I don't know what these haters are talking
You
about.
know the person that agrees with the opposite all the time is usually the most hating ass motherfucker.
Angel, they send me these clips of you missing all these me rebounds. They got a stat called me rebounds now, boss.
Is it me rebound? She got
Man,
shit been in the-
this shit is crazy, mother. She shoots a shot and get the own rebound. It's called a me rebound. A me bound. A me bound.
That's the best 6 points and 15 rebounds ever.
Crazy though. She made a whole stat.
But
on
she's
that.
the quickest, 500 points and 500 rebounds. That's kind of off, really, though. That's
But
kinda,
they said like
terrible.
250 was me rebounds though.
Offensive rebounds in the problem.
Rebounds. This is crazy. This lady goes up for a layup, misses it, right? Get the rebound, do a 360 spin with the left, off hand, miss that.
Didn't even look
Get
at
the
the-
rebound again, no cuz.
You know what?
And
Can I-
shoot her
can I
fucking
say
shot
something?
and goes in.
Can I say something? Caitlin Clark is injured right now, so why are we talking about this?
That's a fact.
I'm playing. But she was part of she on her own. She made up 26.6% of the revenue last year in the WNBA. Of the revenue.
Damn.
Jersey sales, ticket sales, TV, what you name it. I said,
You don't think
shit.
if Paige get the same push, she might be able to do that though?
You know why Paige is not gonna get the same push? Because Paige got injured. That's basically what it was.
I'm talking about now though. But she's playing with the wrong team. Dallas got that.
Hey,
She need to play like some. Sorry, my
Hey,
bad.
Aguma Wale said,
It's not
"Fuck
passing
that-
the ball. Yeah, it's
fuck
my
that."
team
I
still.
see her shoot the ball against the sky. I think she shot that bitch 23 times.
Yeah. And Paige only had like 10 shots, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I said, huh?
They got Paige on the wrong team. She need to go somewhere like
Hey, why you think?
Connecticut probably.
You see, Salabi got her ass out. They traded. She was happy. Trade me. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
she was trying to get the fuck out of this.
Trade
What's
me.
her name? Say her name again.
Salabi,
No, the
Agumawale.
yeah. She shoots, man. She's a gunner. She's like a new Kobe.
Well,
Kobe times 25.
But the thing
though,
is,
boss.
I get it. Last year,
Bobby
Salabi,
Jackson.
Satu Salabi. If I got the name right, hopefully I did. I love you. One of my favorite players. Hopefully I pronounced it right.
Man, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's why she's one of my favorite players. You thought I was the skills? I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
Disrespectful.
I fuck with you. Ever since Oregon. She was injured last year, so Agumawale had the had the green light. Now you bring in Paige.
But she still thinks she got the green light. They got the that other pretty girl, Dejournay.
You talking about the one that got the girlfriend?
No, she's confused.
There's a lot of them that got a girlfriend.
No,
No,
she doesn't
they
have
got
a
the
girl.
girlfriend on the. There's two that
Oh,
got the
they're
girlfriend on the same team. That's what I'm trying to
yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah, 'cause she wanna-
Not that she got a girl. I think they play on the
Again,
same
we come in
team.
the fucking shade room. But no, they beefing now. You know what I'm saying? Because she went on interview and said she's not sure if she's gay.
The two that are girlfriend, somebody
Yeah.
else. Because since Caitlin Clark stopped playing,
Dejournay said
because since
that.
Caitlin Clark ain't playing, I haven't been watching. I'm just gonna keep on.
I
saying
got
that.
my free subscription for a month. So they have a viewer in me every time someone plays.
I just want to tell the truth. My favorite team to watch is Caitlin Clark. Nice, but I love watching Asia Wilson play.
Oh, she's a
Ace
killer.
Wilson, the beast.
I love watching Kelsey Plum play.
LA
I love that.
Sparks.
Skylar
Skylar, too.
Nafisa Collier, if I pronounce your first name right, probably like my second favorite player right now.
I got them winning the chip this year, Minnesota.
Period. That's like my second favorite player. Period.
They 8-0 and Liberty
Beast.
8-0 too.
Cause I remember when she had the backups when she came in right after Stewie at UConn. Beast there, but what she is now, I didn't think that. But
UConn's always been like a loaded gun, man. It's
But-
crazy how many Hall of Famers they got on this.
Put me
team.
down right now. Minnesota and New York finals WNBA.
aren't they in the same conference?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Didn't they have to play each other in conference finals?
No, but look,
they played each other.
I don't think the
They played
WNBA
each
go
other
by
in
conference.
the finals last year.
Actually,
yeah, in the playoffs they do a seeding.
They do a seeding. They don't go
Oh,
conference.
yeah.
In the
Which the
playoffs.
NBA should
Yeah,
start
but I
doing.
think they play each other in whatever the seeding
Seeding,
thing.
yeah.
Nah.
Because the finals was the Aces and the Liberty.
Okay, damn, my bad.
Yeah.
Chelsea Gray, beast. Shout out to Drew Lloyd.
Speaking of that, you
Kill.
think the NBA should take the WNBA's playoff and just make the best 16 teams?
Well, the East will hardly ever make it.
Yeah.
But it'll be a more entertaining game. I think it makes more sense. It's like we got private jets. We can fly anywhere. Like, what the hell? I mean, 5 of the teams are all in the goddamn Midwest anyway. You got fucking Oklahoma, Minnesota, everything struck down the fucking middle. I mean,
Nigga, Rick Barry is on commercial and buses and being a plumber after he got off the goddamn gig. All right?
sorry for Rick
They can
Barry,
do that
man.
shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, it makes sense, man. I don't know. The NBA, they worry about the All-Star game changes. They should worry about the fucking NBA changes. But I guess they want to give all them low
Small markets.
I'm
Smart
not
market
gonna
teams
lie,
change.
but at the end of the day, the NBA playoffs is always great.
Yeah, it's always insane.
I'm just happy when teams like Detroit step up. They play good next year. I'm pretty sure a team like Orlando's going to be much better.
I don't know if Atlanta's going to be good.
Orlando.
I'm not sure that's going to be good.
If they stay
Pablo?
healthy, they're great.
Pablo is the best
Qualo.
player. What? Man, fuck
Qualo.
that. What else?
Caro.
Hey,
Him-
I don't want to disrespect, bro. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Him and the what is it? The Wagner brother. You looking at 2 players that average 20+ points. I love them boys.
Wagner would average 20 points on any other team, though.
But them together, they fun to watch.
Yeah,
They fun to watch.
But they small markets. I thought you didn't like small markets. You
fuck
got to
with-
be consistent.
I say I like them. I didn't say it was my favorite fucking team to watch.
Who's your favorite fucking team to watch?
Goddamn Lakers. I wish Brown wasn't there, but goddamn Lakers.
This nigga said he like watching LeBron James. Shit.
Yeah, you could tell
Hey,
Mike
man,
getting
I'm
though. He
stuck in
ain't
the
hear that.
past. I still like the Supersonics. They need to bring them back.
I say I don't like
This
like
nigga
The
drunk.
Rain Man.
I'm not a fair weather fan. I've been a Lakers fan since I was a little one.
You was a Nick Van Axel fan, motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck shooting at the free throw. Almost back up at the end of the free throw line. Yeah, that's how you know I'm a fan. Sure as Cincinnati, step all the way back.
Nick Van Exel was one of my favorite players, though.
Still ain't got no right. But anyway.
What you think about this draft coming up?
Okay, so let's get into it. So, of course, they got Cooper Flag as the first pick. I don't know about Harper being the second pick. What do you think about that?
It's funny. About time you came around.
Because I had to think, like, I wasn't thinking
Hey.
about, like, they already got Fox there, so what the fuck?
Hey,
How
I
they gonna
would
share
say
that?
it should be Cooper, Trey Johnson out of Texas.
And then the other one, the
Jeremiah
guy that won
Fears.
Rookie of the Year, he's on the fucking, so it's like
Jeremiah Fears should be number 3. Then you could go Harper. Then you could go Bailey.
Ace Bailey going to fucking Sixers is like ruining his life a little bit. Like, it's like not a great place to start. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when's he gonna play? That's how I look. That's how I look at that. When's he gonna play?
Yeah, because even with him going to San Antonio, it's not a good fit for him. To be honest.
Like, where is he going? Because first and foremost, they found out what his real height was. He like 6'7". If he goes number 3 to Philly, when is he gonna play? Because I think Paul George's gonna come back with a vengeance this year.
You know who I'm
With
mad
vengeance
that,
this year. I think Paul George's gonna come back with vengeance this year. You heard
Paul
me,
George?
Paul George. I think he's gonna come back with-
PG-13
I think he's gonna come back with vengeance this year.
podcast P.
Too much slander that's well deserved slander on his ass. I just heard Gilly come at his ass.
He should have smacked Gilly for that though.
But
Like,
real
bro,
talk,
who the fuck you talking to?
if somebody's saying like talking to you like that, if you a real athlete, to me, you gonna come out hard. We gonna see what happens.
You know who I'm mad that left the draft though? That I thought that might have, but he's gonna kill back in Auburn. What's the old boy name from Auburn? Kid,
I know you talking
the
about
point guard, man. He was killing them in the pre-draft workouts. He probably should have stayed because I'm looking at this shit. It's another one of those years. Like like who the fuck is these guys? They got the Bulls getting Queen from Maryland. He's pretty good. I like him, but I don't like him for the Bulls. But it's better than them drafting another white man. And we got like We got like
Bulls out
the
there
star lineup for the Celtics in 1960 and shit.
We looking like who the Harlem Globetrotters play?
Oh, we the
Washington Generals.
Generals.
It looks crazy, but there's a lot of. I think this draft is gonna be nice.
Who's the sleeper of the draft for you?
I think it's big boy from Michigan, Wolf.
Wolf?
Yeah, 7 feet tall, could dribble the ball, could pass. Depending on what team he goes to, he's gonna be a perfect fit. Is he a high first round guy? Nah.
They making him a high first round guy. They got him going all the way to the fucking.
I seen him with Boston. I'm seeing with a different place, but
That's the Boston. Shit, they got him.
My
going
sleeper
Brooklyn.
is Jason Richardson's son, Jace.
Oh, you talking about from Michigan State?
Yeah.
You ever seen the little brother? Beast.
Nah.
He played with at Columbus High School in Florida with the Boozer twins. Beast.
He might be good then.
Yeah. We'll get a little bit more in depth with it. I think, I don't know, man. After the top, it's always like the last couple drafts.
You could tell who doesn't watch college basketball in this motherfucker.
After the top 3 picks, you kind of be like, it used to be back in the day, like you knew every fucking body.
Well, speak for yourself, motherfucker. I know all these guys.
We know you because you Mr. College alumni, Mr. College sports. You and Dickie V gonna have a show together.
I'm sitting in the
You still
stands
alive?
watching these 8th graders playing shit. You know what I'm saying? This nigga think he a scout and shit, man. All right. It's a fucking 6th grader coming out. Boy, he gonna be a killer. He the next LeBron.
I'd rather watch that than watch the Bulls like the rest of y'all.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We gonna do it this year. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Speaking of the Bulls, well, not the Bulls. Let's get to another losing team. Well, let's go to the Colorado Rockies. So
the Colorado Rockies, non-speaking motherfucker.
Yeah, the Colorado Rockies, motherfucker. I said it right. So what do you think about this? They saying this is like the worst losing record ever, 9-50.
Well,
I've been a Sox fan forever, so I know about losing. So,
well, that's what I was about to say. Well, they got the Sox off the hook.
Yeah, I mean, what was that one team that they got rid of for losing? What was that? Expos? The fucking
Montreal Expos.
Yeah,
he came to Washington Nationals.
Only in baseball they get so fucking mad at some shit they just get rid of. That's how you know it's a white man sport.
They didn't get rid of him. They moved to Washington. They sucked so bad they moved him to the capital.
Changed them, yeah, they made the capital.
They moved to the capital of the U.S.
I believe in Colorado. I think they're gonna win a couple more games.
No shit. They got 180,
62.
Yeah, 162 games. They're gonna win more than 9.
Is that you saying that or your parlay saying that?
My parlay.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man.
They gonna beat teams they're not supposed to beat though, because they gonna come with that drunk, hungover.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about baseball. You gotta play 3-game series. The other beautiful thing is just the first half of the season. Do I think Colorado's gonna end up being good? No.
No, they ain't turning that shit around. That shit's over with.
If I think they're gonna be better than the White Sox, I hope.
White Sox last year were trash though.
Yeah, they made history.
Oh, let me get a heads up. Y'all see me at the White Sox game on the 4th. My little cousin throwing out the first pitch.
Oh, that's what's up,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? I'll be on the field with him.
Hold on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, man. What your little cousin do?
He work for Amazon.
You laughing at Amazon?
So fucking funny by a nigga working at Amazon.
They ran it. They don't got no celebrities. They got Mike's cousin that works for Amazon that deliver your fucking package.
You don't deliver packages. Nigga.
That throw your shit at the door. Throwing out the first pitch. It sums it up. That's why I'm a Cubs fan. Sums it up right there. That was the worst shout out you could ever do, my boy.
But catch me there on the game.
Of course, you're gonna be the only person in the stands.
Catch me on the field too.
All right, well, thank you for another great episode. Anybody want to shout out anything before we go, man?
I like to shout out, I do a podcast with my guys. Can I throw out the first pitch too? Shit.
Yeah, we should, man. They should let us throw out some pitches, man.
Ain't nobody gonna see us like they don't see the games,
Oh, yeah, and, make sure you buy the merch at bonfire.com. Make sure you go to TikTok and, check them great videos and all them great comments you be making and call me an asshole. How about you, Mike?
Hey, I need to get my Instagram follows back up after I got hacked. You know what I'm saying?
Fashion show.
So
I was wondering why you see me in those naked pictures with Diddy for. I was like, what you was on, man? Was that before you got hacked?
I need y'all to go to Greatness MJ and hit that motherfucking follow
Stop
button.
accepting everybody as your friend.
But Also gonna shout out Lion Shield concealed carry class, June 7 and 8. Use the code GreatnessMJ. You get a $75 off. It's $100 then. Go to lionshieldfs.com.
Could I say something?
Go ahead.
Mike, you want to split that money that you got for Sade asses out with the rest of us?
Nigga making sad deals,
ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? I'm just gonna shout out Creeping Family's jerk. Go holla at him. Catch him on Instagram and all that other stuff.
I also heads up, we doing a visual show. AC better have that goddamn food on the goddamn table. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, there we go.
All right, we'll see you soon enough. Peace.
Peace.